Great day, beautiful people. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, you are back. So good to have you back in our 30-day identity shift challenge. Guess what, everybody? Congratulations. We've made it to day 30, the finale. What a incredible milestone. Give yourself a round of applause. We made it. I'm super excited that you are here. Give yourself a woosah. Breathe in new wind and just breathe in with me. Just let ourselves just breathe in and release all the old identity, all the old versions of you. You are now coming in as the better and best version of you. For those who are coming in, we are now on our finale day, and it's so exciting. I have so much to help you all unpack today. I'm going to miss you all. Just coming here every day, just talking about our identity shift. And don't think that this is going to be the last time you'll see me, but it's going to be about this. We're going to expand it even more deeper. And I'm just looking forward to that another endeavor. We're going to have a really incredible time today, though. We're going to sit here. We're going to really champion our knowledge and mind. For those who are coming in, by the way, I am Ruth McCracken, founder of Promote Yourself. I help ambitious to executive professionals be able to, and including entrepreneurs, attract 6 to 7 figures by including godly principles. That's right. And that's what made the 30-day identity shift, because you all kept coming and say, Ruth, I'm stuck in my career. I feel like I'm just in this loophole. I keep going backwards when it comes to my relationship. My business is not attracting the right type of clients. And if that is you, you are still in the right room. And you're probably wondering, Ruth, how do I catch up with all the other 29 days that I missed? I'm glad you asked. You can go by clicking on the link in the bio, by first clicking on the profile photo image, and you simply will find the challenge. It's going to say, welcome to our 30-day identity shift challenge. Go ahead and really go back and binge. Give yourself grace today and simply go in there and just start studying, start finding yourself again, discovering who you are. And we're now going to be going even deeper on day 30. Let me tell you something. Just grab your pen. I am a firm believer of the pen, the blue pen. Welcome in the room, everybody. Welcome in the room, beautiful people. The pen, when you put the pen into the notepad, it is something about the mystical, the majestics of writing your vision, writing your thoughts on paper, and then going back into just being able to remind yourself, welcome into the room. It's so good to have you. Let's go ahead and just collide ourselves with the divine in us. The divine in us is waiting for us to wake up. It is time for you to wake up. Thank you for coming in. It is time for us to just activate what's already in us. It's already in me. Love is in me. Joy is in me. My identity just needs you to be in alignment. Your posture, that is. Your posture just simply needs you to catch up. Say, it's time for me to catch up, Ruth. It is time for me to catch up. And I'm glad that you're recognizing that as truth. You're recognizing that as truth. So today, day 30, Cecil Eldridge, come on into the room. Let's go ahead and unpack this, because this is the season that you have to become aware of your identity shift. What am I doing wrong that I'm not attracting the right mate? Or what am I not doing right that is not creating the promotion ladder that's going to take me to the next level, to the next height? You're in the right room. Let me go ahead and celebrate you. Let's celebrate you, because you are worthy of all the celebration. That's right. You are definitely worthy of all the celebration. Today's topic we're going to be talking about is your identity shift challenge is complete. Now go build the legacy. I'm going to challenge you to now put everything that we talked about in the last 29 days, and we're going to now create our legacy. We're going to now, it's never too late. We're going to break the barrier. We're going to be the one that's going to create this new timeline. Am I right, Johnson? John Silva, we're going to go ahead and create a new timeline. Your identity starts today. I declare and decree. Yes, your command center. I'm going to declare and decree, which is your mouth, your command center. That is every sentence that you speak creates a revolution, creates an evolution of what's coming next. Forget about what you see here in the external reality. But Ruth, every time I look at my bank account, every time I see my manager, he gets underneath my skin. We're not paying attention no more as to what's happening in the external. That external part of your reality came forth, Star Magic, based on the old version, the old identity. We're going to interrupt that pattern today. Say, I'm interrupting that pattern. So let me ask you a question. As you are coming in here, as you all are coming in here, let me fix my mic. As you all are coming in here, I want to ask you all a question. Hold on. Guess I'm going to have to hold it. Should I hold it? I guess I'll hold it. Can you all hear me? I guess I'll hold it. So, okay. Let me ask you this question, because before we do this, let's get it to about 2,000 hearts, because at the end, I'm going to share with you a declaration. This one's going to be so deep because it's the last day of our challenge, and it's going to open up and eradicate the cage that you've been putting yourself in. We're going to bombard heaven with this. So go ahead and tap the screen, share the live, invite about 20 of your peers, your besties, because today isn't just another lesson. It's not another day that you're going to unpack information. No, today we're celebrating transformation. We are celebrating transformation. Let's go, everybody. Can you believe it? 30 days, 30 mornings, 30 conversations, 30 opportunities, 30 ways, 30 times that we've sat here to renew your mind, Mentina. We did this to renewing our mind today. Let's get it to 2,000 hearts, 30 days of showing up. Let me celebrate that with you one more time. Growing. We were growing. We were stretching. Come on, somebody. We were healing. We were seeking breakthroughs. Come on, Ada. We were seeking preparation, leadership, and most importantly, becoming. That is the key right there, becoming. Many of us were in our becoming season. We are no longer wanting to hold ourselves hostage, because this is the time that you recognize who you are. It's my who you are. It's my who I am season. Let's go. Today is not the end. It's just the beginning. Today's the beginning, my friend. So can I ask you something? Let me ask you a question. El Shaddai. I love that name. I love your name. Yes, El Shaddai. Think back to day one. Who was the woman that showed up 30 days ago? Just think about who that woman was. The one that maybe was in distress. The one that kept looking at her bank account saying, my bank account is looking strange. Change is looking strange. Look at her. What did she believe? The 30-day old version of you from today. What was the type of mindset that she was in? Valerie, Ramiro, what type of mindset that you were in 30 days ago? Sometimes we got to go back and say, am I still operating in the same version of me that's not serving me? What did she believe? Mark, put that in the comment. Type it in the comment. What was she afraid of? What was he afraid of? What was holding you back, Kakwai? What conversations were you avoiding? Let's be real with ourselves. Let's call ourselves out. Because if we don't address the issue, how are we going to attract the solution? How are we going to magnetize the opportunities, the promotion, the right partnership? You're spoiled. You want to be spoiled. You don't just only want to spoil yourself. You want another being who has the like-minded of yourself, but 10 steps ahead of you, because they're just so emotionally tied to you or attached to you in a loving way. That is not in a stalking type of way. We don't want no stalkers, right? We don't want no stalkers. Come on, somebody. How did you see herself? How did you see yourself 30 days ago? Because in this 30-day challenge that we're doing, this identity shift, it is for you to become more aware of who you are and who you are becoming. Put becoming in the comments. Let me know, can you see the difference of the 30 days that you have been transforming every single day, showing up? And for those who are coming in, this is the 30-day identity shift challenge. I am Ruth McCracken, the founder of Promote Yourself. I help ambitious to executive professionals, including entrepreneurs, attract 6 to 7 figures by including godly principles. Now, look at the woman you're sitting here today with. Look at the person. Look at yourself in the mirror. Grab your phone. Matter of fact, grab your phone. Pull up your camera. I'm going to do it with you because this is very serious. I don't know about you, but I am always seeking the bigger and better version of me to show up every single day. I talk like her, I look like her, and most importantly, I act as though I'm her. So you look at yourself in the mirror, you take the phone, you look at yourself in the mirror, you look at the camera, and you tell yourself maybe your circumstances haven't changed completely, because the 30-day identity shift challenge is to plant seeds. Put planting seeds, Mr. Low Key. I'm planting seeds this season. All those 30 days that we went through was to planting seeds. But has your thinking changed? That's important. Did your thinking change? Has your confidence changed? That's even greater evidence. That's greater evidence. Has your peace changed? Do you see a change in that? You understand? Let's go ahead and bombard this heaven that we're in right now. Has your awareness changed of the habits that you carried, the way you communicated, how you showed up, Zach? If yes, type growth in the comments, because I want to see those who are aware and serious about identity shifting, Jenny. If you're serious about interrupting a pattern, you have to address how you were before 30 days ago. You have to do that. So that's why while you're here, I'm going to break down these three keys that's going to help you in the next 72 hours on how to impact your whole shifting of how you think, how you feel, and most importantly, how you show up, Jenny, because today isn't about someone else. Can I be real with you? Can I be honest with you? Bernetta, it's about continuing to become the woman God has been developing in you all along. It's already in the design. It's already in the blueprint. We're going to talk about the blueprint at the end. So stay at the end. Let's get it to 2,000 hearts, because I have a declaration that's going to help you unlock those three keys that I'm going to share with you in just a few. Identity isn't a destination. Your identity shift is not where you go to next. Oh, I'll wait till I get the promotion. Then my identity would change. Then my wardrobe would change. Oh, I'll wait until I get married. I'll wait till I find my partner, or I find the right clients in my business. Then I'll shift. Then I'll become the identity that God is calling me to be. Angela, is that you? Identity is not a destination. It's a daily decision. Natty, put daily decision. Thank you for hearting this. Shaq, put daily decision, because your identity is going to eradicate and perform in a way that is checking your posture. Am I being real today to myself? Who am I becoming? I am greater. Let me tell you something. You're going to say this command out of your command center. You're going to say, no matter what I do, I see evidence of my promotion in a fun and unexpected way. No matter what I do, I see evidence of my future wife or my future husband in a fun and unexpected way. But you got to open up your mouth. And this is not a fake it till you make it. I'm not a firm believer. Yeah, it works for some people. But if your mind is still stuck in a loop of saying, I'm not enough, I'm not going to be more than what I think I should be, this is for you. The Identity Alignment Blueprint. This is the last day of our 30-day identity shift challenge, but it's not the last day of you continually to build your identity. Identity shift is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a daily determination. Solomon, I love your name. It's a daily affirmation, a daily awareness. It's a daily decision. Do you understand, beautiful people? I promise you this challenge would leave you with something practical, not motivation, a framework. Put framework in the comments, Lourdes. Who is seeking a framework that's going to help you remove the veil, remove the plastic over your head, because you're no longer going to be performing as a third person. You're going to find out and discover who your identity needs to be on a daily basis. You're going to attract the promotion. The promotion finds me. My partner finds me. Even if you already have a partner, that same partner will then attract who you are becoming if you fall into the posture and you stay persistent. That's if you stay persistent. You with me? This is the blueprint I want you to carry into the next season of your life. Let's go ahead and let me know that you're vibrating. You're in the masterclass. You're in this. I would like to call it a workshop. You're in this workshop, Oscar, by letting me know your hearts are in the right room. Let's see me. Let me know that your heart is in the right room. Can I see that your hearts are in the right room by bombarding the hearts? Let me know that the hearts are eradicating so I can know that your heart is alive and well, that your hearts are alive and well, Brian Eyes. Come on, somebody. So foundation one, who's ready to walk away with the foundations? And I'm going to break down with you. There's going to be four. Actually, I'm going to put one more as a bonus because since it's day 30, I'm going to put a final. Is that all right? Is that all right? You stick to the end. I promise you, I'm going to share with you a declaration. Can I share with you a secret, Miss Ann? This declaration is going to activate. I cannot make this up. It has helped hundreds, if not thousands, of people already that's been on this live. This is something that you do not want to take lightly. This is to help you activate what's missing. What is the missing puzzle, Ruth? What is the missing key, Jada? Thank you for the hearts. The missing key is for you to become aware of what is not working and what you need to do to move out the way so you can start attracting and magnetizing your promotion, so you can start attracting and magnetizing your new boo, your new partner, or maybe restore the partner that you already have and the business that you're looking to launch. You want to ask yourself this every morning: who am I becoming? Foundation one is identity. We talked about it through the last 29 days, but I want you to hone into this. Grab your pen. I'm not here. I got my notes in front of me. I want you to grab your pen and seek this notes and write it down because it's imperative. It's imperative that you write it down so it can stick to your prefrontal cortex, your brain, because your brain is also a command. It's tied to your command center. Whatever you say out here, your brain listens and says, oh, let me go investigate. Let me go navigate. Let me go find some evidence of it. Just like buying a new car. If you're a type of person that likes a Benz, a Mercedes Benz, all of a sudden you see a whole bunch of black Mercedes trucks that you're wanting to attract because your brain is in activation with your mouth. Are you catching what I'm putting out there? Is this making sense? Let's get it to 2,000 hearts so I can know you're not plateau on me. Do I need to do CPR on you? Let's go, somebody. So ask yourself, who is God shaping me into today? Sometimes we don't know the right questions because we're not asking the right questions. You understand? So who is God shaping me today? Not what happened yesterday. Forget about yesterday. Yesterday is no longer here. We can't go back into the timeline of yesterday, okay? All we can do is think about what? The now. What's ahead of us, but more so the present us. The present me is important. Not what do people think about me? No, we're not doing that this season. This is not the season, Jada and Zach. We're not doing this. What do I do to please people? We're not people pleasing this season. We're going to ask, who am I becoming? Where did I miss the mark? Who do I need to show up? Do I need to go in my closet and shift my wardrobe? Do I need to go ahead and remove the G Unit shirts and get a pop collar shirt? They're very nice and clean and crisp, easy to iron. Or you can take them and put them in the dry cleaner. Come on, somebody. We got to shift our identity, not more so outside, but the moment we shift our identity internally, then we'll see the results and the evidence on the outside. Are you with me? So walk with me because we're talking about identity, foundation one. Open up 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17, that is. 2 Corinthians 5:17. This is remarkable. Is this helpful? Do you find this to be remarkable, changing and shifting your identity in real time? I don't know about you, but I love to see evidence in real time. Put real time in the comments, K-Don. We're all about seeing evidence. We're not going to be the ones that are going to tie our hands in the back and just wait for somebody else to show us that if they can do it, then maybe you can do it. No, we're going to do it in real time. All right. So 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17. Let me know that you arrived there because we're going to read it out loud. Remember, the command center is your powerhouse. It's what's going to go ahead and activate what's out here in front of you. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a what? New creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are made or become new. Are you with me? Are becoming new. You see, you notice that you got to get rid of the old version of you in order to become her, in order to become him, William. You have to interrupt the pattern. That pattern has not served you. Let's say this, that pattern that you were already operating in has served you up until this point, until you started thinking, man, I need a new promotion. I need a new business, or I need a new launch of a product. That version of you only brought you this far. It can only take you to where you needed to go from the past. Now you need to form a new timeline. You need to form a newer pathway. Are you catching this? Are you with me? Let's get it to 2,000 hearts, because I promise you at the end, you're going to get a declaration. And the declaration is what's going to help you remove the veil so you can be able to see and communicate with your command center, because your sentences that come out of your mouth is tied to your what? Salary. The sentences that come out of your mouth is tied to your SP, specific person. The sentences that come out of your mouth is tied to the stewardship of how you handle your wealth, how you handle your funds, your income. Are you catching this? Let's go to number 2, foundation 2. Type in foundation 2, Zach, in the comments. Foundation 2, K. Reese. Type in foundation 2, because you're now in the 30-day identity shift challenge. The old rusty version of you is no longer going to be in control of what's coming up in this season. This season is newer heights. You're going to attract the recruiters in your inbox. You're going to attract the interviews that you thought you were underqualified for, William. You're going to see that the wealth that you're looking to develop, the legacy that you're looking to leave behind, comes from when you're making a decision. Say, I'm making a decision today. I'm no longer going to create and find myself in a loophole, just attracting the same type of men or attracting the same type of partners that are not serving me. So that's why it's important for foundation 2. Type in foundation 2, renewal. Renewal. We talked about identity, foundation 1. Number 2 is renewal, because it's so important. What thoughts am I reinforcing? Do you understand that your brain is repetitious? Your brain is accustomed to familiarity. It's already accustomed to what it's already used to. In order to shift, removing the old double R is you have to be able to see every day, I'm going to interrupt fear, but you got to go deeper. What is causing the fear? What is the root of fear? Is it because you maybe are an introvert and you don't like to be the center of attention? Replace comparing with maybe others. You compare your wins and then you see others with bigger wins and you're feeling like, well, my win doesn't even feel like a win anymore. We're not doing this comparison stuff. That is that is the old version of you. That is the past. You understand? Renew your thinking is part of this renewal foundation. You with me? Type in renewal, because your identity can only shift the moment you recognize that the old version of you cannot take you to the next chapter of the season that you're in. You understand? So we got to renew our thinking. I love Romans 12:2. What Uncle Paul was telling the Romans. Go to Romans 12:2 with me. It says, be not conformed to this world. Be not conformed to this world, Blade. But be ye what? Transformed by the renewing of your mind. By the renewing of your mind. What does that mean? What does that look like? How do I shift my mind? The thoughts in my mind is what's creating what's out here, more likely. So I need to shift. I need to stop repeating I'm not enough. I'm always going to be working paycheck to paycheck. I'm a single mom. I have these 3 kids and no one's not going to want to be able to find me as the queen that I am. I'm just not going to be the one that's going to be married. I'm going to follow the pattern of the mothers before me. No, we're not. That's how you were thinking. Is this how you see yourself? Sharky, we're no longer going to speak death. According to Proverbs 18:21, it says the power of the tongue carries what? Life and death. So those shall eat the what? The fruit thereof. So which type of fruit do you want to eat today? You want to eat rotten fruit? Or you want to eat not even ripe fruit? Or you want to eat the just right, just more than enough fruit? Dom? Are you catching what I'm putting out there? Is this helping you? Because here's the truth. I'm in a season in my life right now where I no longer want to find myself in a pattern that is not serving me. The pattern where I find myself repeating a cycle. The pattern where I no longer see the reality the way it is anymore. Because why? I have dismissed myself. I have dissolved that version of me. I attract nothing but corporate recruiters, executive recruiters in my inbox. Check your LinkedIn profile. Does your LinkedIn profile radiate the identity that you're looking to become? Do you see your profile sitting as a six-figure earner? Do you carry the words? Is your bio explaining you as a 6 to 7 figure earner? What problems are you solving? Who are you looking to shift your mindset to be in this season? Are you with me? Is this helpful? Let's get it to 2,000 hearts, because I promise you, if you stick with me to the end, we're going to do this declaration on real time, because the identity that you're in right now cannot stay the same if you are repeating the same cycle. Yes. If you're repeating the same words every day, yes, you're going to be in the same loop that you were in the last 15, 30 years, 40 years, maybe even 50 years. But I'm here to challenge you that you don't have to be stuck in that loop anymore. The declaration that we're going to be saying out loud at the end of this live is going to renew you, because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the new version of you. We're no longer, they'll be like, oh, something about her changed. She's acting different. Yes, you're acting different. You're changing your wardrobe. You're changing how you naturally put makeup on. You're changing how you pamper yourself, how you self-care yourself. Write this down. We're on foundation 3. Is this helpful? We've already covered foundation 1, which is identity. Foundation 2 was renewal, because we got to be able to shift the way we see ourselves. The way you look at yourself in the mirror is not how you're going to say, well, this is it. No, we're going to disrupt and collapse. I am beautiful. I am remarkably be made in the same likeness and image of my creator, of my manufacturer. He did not make no mistake or flaws. There is no imperfection of me. And if there is so, all of my imperfection is still beautiful. Come on, somebody. That's how much you love and feel confidence. The confidence thermometer will raise the moment you shift how you think. How you think is what's going to shift your posture. You're going to put your hand over your chest and say, my heart is in alignment with my words. My words carry power. Whatever comes out of your command center shifts the atmosphere. It shifts the room. It most importantly shifts you first. So foundation 3 is so critical. We're halfway through the foundations. I said I was going to share with you a bonus at the end. Foundation 3 is stewardship. Type in stewardship in the comments. Type in stewardship in the comments. Because what has God already placed in my hands? Am I being a good steward with what God has already placed in my hand when I open up my bank account, or when I open up whatever certificates that I have, or whatever money market that I may have? Am I being a good steward over it? Am I being a good steward over it? Your influence, your family, your work. You're wanting a promotion, but are you being a good steward by showing up on time? Are you being a good steward by doing the work and not the minimal, but doing the actual work? Your business, are you serving your clients to its capacity? Or are you doing just enough to just get them to say you did what you're supposed to do? No. Are you being a service leader? Your leadership is tied to your stewardship. Your finances, you wonder why your finances may not be doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's simply because we have to be able to check, what has God already placed in our hands? What is God putting in our hands to really form the person that we are becoming? You understand? Let me know in the comments if that is you. Just type me, because it's your time. It is your season. It is time for you to eradicate the cage that you put yourself in. Your mom did not put you in that cage. Your father did not put you in that bondage. It may have started with them, but now that you are shifting your identity, you no longer are being held in prison of the old habits or the old patterns. You're now interrupting those patterns. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for showing up. Let's get it to 2,000 hearts. I do believe that the hundreds of viewers that we have in this actual masterclass, this workshop, I should say, is going to help us collectively shift the identity that we're looking to become. Because I do believe the power of one more makes a shift of the different. I believe that I'm just one access away from a breakthrough. I'm one access away from one person, one blessing, one person away from my promotion, one person away from what? From wealth and career, one person away. Tell yourself that. I'm just one person away, because I do believe that Joshua was that one person away for Aaron in the Old Testament when they needed to get those Israelites out of the wilderness. One person. It started with Moses. Moses had to pass the baton to Aaron. Then he passed the baton to Joshua. You're just one person away. Are you with me, beautiful people? I'm just one person away from a breakthrough, because we live in almost 8 billion. What is it? Over 8 billion people in our planet Earth. There's no reason why any of us should feel less than. But it starts with you first, friend. It starts with you being that good stewardship. Stewardship starts today. Steward today's assignment. Number one, steward how you show up before your day completes. Tomorrow's opportunity often grows from today's faithfulness. So go with me to Luke 16. Luke 16, because we're going to tie this to biblical principles to shift your identity. We talked about foundation 1 was identity. Foundation 2 was renewal. If you want to catch the replay, if you're missing, you're just coming in, that's okay. You're right on time. We're on day 30 of our identity shift challenge. And we're now going to be going to Luke 16, verse 10. And you can even go back and hit the replays if you find this to be resonating with you, click on the profile photo and the link in the bio. You will be, hey, Free Willy, you will be able to see the link in the bio to catch up with all the other 29 days of our identity shift challenge. All right. Is this helpful? Let me know this is good. Type in good in the comments. So Luke 16, verse 10. We got to tie it to biblical principles, because in order for us to see our identity becoming the version of who we are becoming, because the old version of you got you this far. We're going to get out the Greyhound station. We're not going to carry that 50-pound luggage anymore. We're going to now shift from a 50-pound luggage to a light weekender, because it's a lightweight journey. Say, I'm in my lightweight season. I'm in my lightweight version of me. I'm not going to be this working hard and play hard. No, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to be able to do it lightweight. It's a lightweight journey for me. I work light and still get the fruits of my labor, and I'm going to play light. Why do I need to play hard? I don't want my body to be disfragmented. No, we're not carrying those words no more. Let's go with me. Luke 16, verse 10. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much. So whatever God is blessing you with, if you don't steward it right, do not find it to be weird or strange that it no longer is part of your reality. Oh, I'm broke. I'm broke. I keep finding myself that the moment I get blessed with $5,000, it's gone the moment it hit my bank account. He is that is faithful in which is least. What do you think the Father is saying in there? You have to be faithful with what's already in your hands. Even if it's $5, taking $1 and planting it somewhere, maybe helping an elderly parent or a relative, or maybe perhaps you put it into a charity. Even if it's $1, maybe it's feeding a homeless person. How are you managing the money that's already been gifted to you is the question. Are you catching this? Your identity is tied to your, number one, foundation 1 was identity. Foundation 2, renewal. Foundation 3, steward. Because if you steward and know how to manage it also well, you will then get multiplied with more than enough. It's my cup runneth over season. My cup steady running. Why? Because I put myself in a position where I check my posture every morning. I give gratitude every morning. I get up with gratitude of thanksgiving in my heart. I love and I bless my home because I'm so grateful that I have a home. Thank you for the home that I have. Thank you for the vehicle, even though you feel like your vehicle may not be a 2027. Thank you for what I do have. I go and I want to keep the maintenance of my vehicle. Come on, somebody. Who's ready for foundation four? Type in foundation four, Jada. Service. That's where a lot of us fall short. Service. When the last time you even did any kind of charity work? When the last time you actually collaborated with your senior director at your workplace and said, let me peel off a project off your plate? Promotion follows value. You steady pressuring your manager for a raise, but when was the last time you actually showed up with service mentality, with a service identity? Are you with me? Thank you. Thank you for showing up. We're almost at 1,000. When we get to 2,000, we're going to go ahead at the end. We're going to repeat this declaration because your word, your command center, which is the words that comes out of your mouth, how you speak is what you see in your reality. So we're going to help you. I'm going to help you start having internal conversations the right way. Because the internal conversations that you've been having with yourself, how is it serving you? It's not serving you. Be showing up with gratitude. Influence follows trust. When was the last time you fully trust yourself? Jesus demonstrated the greatness is expressed through serving others. When you come in, you collaborate. When two or more are gathered, the divine is in the midst. How do you expect God to show up when you don't even show up for other people? God is the type of person, he will disrupt whatever you want to disrupt the moment you open up your mouth and say that no matter what it is I do, I see evidence of large sum of money in a fun and unexpected way. No matter what I do, I see promotion. I see job offers. I see contract deals. I see brand deals. Are you with me? No matter what I do, K. Reese, I see evidence of a long found relationship in a fun and unexpected way. You see the difference? I'm not speaking about, oh, I've been single now for 5 years, or I've been unmarried for 10 years, and I've been engaged for 20 years with the same person, and he never even said, let's go down the aisle. We no longer carry that weight of that 50-pound luggage of thoughts and doubts and fears. You understand? Is this making powerful move in your mind today? Let me know by tapping up. Let me know that this workshop is radiating the identity in you to become a new version of you. Say, I am more than enough. Let's go with me because we're talking about service, because we got to be able to learn how to give. Give and it shall be added onto you. Give and it shall be added onto you. Runneth over. My cup stay running over. Say, my cup is always running over. And you got to believe and firmly align your posture with what you say, with what comes out of your mouth. Mark 10:45. Go with me there now. Mark 10:45. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the blueprint that you're now going to be repeating on after this 30-day challenge. Is this good? Are you getting anything out of this today? God, come on there. God over money. Let's go. Are you catching this? Let me know that I'm catching this, Ruth, because my identity is tied to who I am. Your career, it's not about your resume. You have to go and retouch your resume 1,000 times just to see if you're going to get another hit of a recruiter coming into your inbox on LinkedIn. It's your identity. I remember multiple times in my career where the job found me, the position found me. And you can still be able to have that opportunity to apply for a role, but why are you applying to 100 roles or 100 jobs or 100 companies? I do believe that your identity is the issue and not the job market. It's your identity. And that's why you're here. We're going to talk about it. Mark 10:45. Walk with me there now. Mark 10:45. Excuse me. 10:45. We're going to read it out loud. Let me know if you're there. Let me know if you got it. Say, I'm here, Ruth. 10:45. Okay, good. Glad that you made it. Okay, I'm going to read it out loud. Here we go. And it begins to say, for even the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister. Listen to this. And to give his life a ransom for many. I don't know about you, but the ransom that was already given to me 1,000 years ago by my master, by my divine, the Christ, there's no reason why you should feel any kind of struggle. There's no reason why you should clutch your pearls when it's time to give, when it's time to share what God has already put in your hand. How are you allowing yourself to multiply if you can't even release what's in your hand? Even if you have $5 left in the bank account, take about $1 of it and watch God. I've seen money is energy. We don't need to even express that more than enough. You're wondering why other people have 10,000s daily in their bank account and you study hoping to keep $1. There's no difference between $1 in a bank account and a $10,000 bill in a bank account. The Father is simply looking to see how your identity is tied to the money, how you speak it out. I'm always broke. I'm never going to see $10,000 in my account, or I will never see a $10,000 raise. I've only been with the company for 2 years. Why would they put a $20,000 increase? I'm not worthy of that. Your mouth is saying your wish is my command. The moment you keep reciting the same thing over and over again, your brain is then going to be in alignment with how you speak and what you say. Are you catching this? So that's why it's very important that after this 30-day identity shift, we got to continue putting in the work. Say, what is it that I need to do, Ruth, to continue to put in the work? I don't want to hold this anymore. Say, what is it that I need to do to continue putting in the work? I'm glad you asked. This 90-day legacy guide is what's going to help you shift the way you think, shift the way you feel, shift the way you show up. You understand? Shift how you feel, shift how you show up. Why are you not studying? Hold on. Okay. Shift the way you show up, because in the next 90 days matter. Put 90 days matter to me. Now, the next 90 days matter, friend. And this is why it does. Because the next 90 days, what we're going to do is not because you're trying to earn a new identity. It's not because of that, but because you're reinforcing the one you've chosen to live from. So in order for me to be repetitious with the version of me that I'm looking to champion, I have to continue with the pattern, the new pattern that I'm building. Are you with me? How am I building this new pattern? What is it? You're needing the 90-day, the 90-day legacy guide. Put legacy in the comments. Type legacy in the comments. You understand? Because every morning, for example, you're going to ask, who am I becoming today? And be intentional about it. Be serious and be intentional about it. Who am I becoming today? What is it about me that is going to show up? And it's so much so is going to show up that I'm going to now become more giving. I'm going to be a service leader. I'm going to be a thought leader. I'm going to think more about others than me and genuinely do it, not because it's a routine, billionaire. I'm doing it because I'm activating something in me. I'm becoming more of who God is forming in me, because he's the manufacturer. There's certain things that's in you that's dormant, and you're wondering, how do I get my power back? You already got your power. The question you want to ask yourself is, how do I activate what's already in me? The divine is already in me, right? So what do I need to do to activate her? What truth will guide my decision today? The moment you start opening up your command center, that is, Chris. Hey, Chris, welcome to the room. The moment you start opening up how you speak and how you position your speak, because your delivery matters. Oh, I'm never going to be enough. I'm never going to find the right partner. Oh, I'm never going to attract the right brand deals. How can I honor God through my work and relationships today? When you ask yourself those 4 questions every morning and you be intentional about it, write it down, because I'm a firm believer when you take a pen and you mark it down to your notepad, it shifts your trajectory. It creates a newer pathway. Your brain now starts to look for evidence of what is it that you're looking to become. Start describing her. What is the habits that she have? Is she a tea drinker? How does she start her morning? Do she have my sister created a little Zen spot in her room, in her home. I'm so excited. I'm going to be seeing her this weekend, and we're going to just be in there. We're going to chill. We're going to really just go within, really align ourselves with the divine version of us. It's going to be impeccable. What I'm getting at is, what are you doing every morning, even if it's in your secret place, even if it's in your vanity, in your bathroom, or in your room, and you lock away and tell the kids or tell your partner, hey, I'm going to be with myself for about 15, 20 minutes. I'm just going to sit with myself and allow my thoughts. And by asking myself the right questions, you understand? Pray before you scroll on your phone. The moment you open up your eyes, Lord, what am I grateful for today? Let me think about it. What am I thankful for? I'm thankful for even having eyes that I can see. Your eyes is your another command center. Don't think about what you see out here. Be like, man, I don't see how my eyes are serving me, because what I see out here is petrifying. Is nowhere near what I anticipate. Well, then shift that. Start going to places that doesn't look petrifying. The world is beautiful. Overall, there's some dark places in it, yes, but go downtown, whatever your downtown looks like. Go to your downtown. Sit there and have a $15 or $20 latte. Treat yourself with a $20 latte for once. Listen to the birds chirping in the oak trees in downtown. Read scripture before social media. I'm not heavy on social media. I'm here live with you guys because it matters to me. I feel like I'm fulfilling a purpose. I'm fulfilling what God has designed for me to be, is a facilitator, is a leader, is someone that's looking to really cultivate and becoming who I am called to become in this season. You understand? So in the same way for you, I'm just basically giving you the secret password on how to unlock the power that you already have in you, friend. Are you catching this? Let me know that I'm catching this, Ruth. I have been dormant way too long, and it's my season. It's my turn to really open up my lens, remove the veil, Jordan the GOAT. Anchor your identity before the world tries to define it. You no longer have to be waiting on somebody to validate you. You are your own cheerleader. You are your own competition. Are you with me? And for your career, even for your career, for those who are looking for a promotion, type me if you're seeking a promotion. You've been in your role for maybe 5 years. How long have you been in your position, Jordan? Let me do a survey real quick. For those who are having a 9 to 5, which is nothing wrong with that, I made quite a bit. Many of you probably, if you've been in the same role for 10 years, you've already made $1 million if you make at least 100K. Okay? So now you want to level it up. You want to double for your trouble. How long have you been in your current position? Type it in. Whether it be 2 years, 1 year, 20 years, 15 years, type in. Did I lead? And then I want you to type in, and then you're going to ask yourself this question this week as we're halfway through. Did I lead at my next level this week? Did I lead at my next level this week? Did I actually put in my best foot forward already? Look at what you've done. Look at your planner. Pull up your planner and really address your daily routine, your daily task. Did I show up? Did I solve problems? What problems did I solve this year? What problems did I solve already this day, this week? Be intentional. Your brain what's going to happen is your prefrontal cortex is going to start navigating your waters of what you truly are valuable in. It's going to say, okay, did I communicate value with my team? Did I show up in the team meetings and actually provided inputs? And congratulations to your 1 year. And what position are you all are in? Are you in a manager role? Are you in a contributor role maybe? Or are you in a senior level role? Because all of that matter with your identity, because all of you all should see yourself as a leader, no matter if you are entry level, mid level, or senior level. You're carrying a leadership posture no matter what level you're in. So that's why you got to ask yourself, am I communicating value? Am I solving the problems? Am I providing solutions? Did I build relationships with integrity? Am I building the right resources with different departments, key departments? You're not just clocking in and that's it. A leader don't just clock in and then I'm going to do my role and then dip set and just say, I'm out. That old version of you got you this far. You're going to start navigating. You're going to show up. You're going to say, hello, great day, everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful evening. You're going to greet people if you're having to come into the office. That is, for those who work remotely, you're going to maybe tie to like an inbox or a message inbox. You're going to then maybe put like a type of headline or a hook, some sort of positive affirmation on your Teams. So whenever somebody messages you on Teams, they see that and like, man, that just made my day. Or maybe you have a meme that you pop into your group chat with your team. Is this helpful? Are you getting what I'm putting out there? Let's go ahead and let me know that your heart is in the right room. Let me know that your heart is in the right workshop by aggravating the algorithm, that is, and just giving me some high fives. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some likes. Let me know that you're still here and you're still with me, because I'm exchanging this workshop with the exchanging of your hearts. So I know that your heart is in the right room. Let me know by getting it to 2,000 hearts so we can go ahead and do this declaration. I love the fact that I'm speaking to myself, but I like to see that you all are replicating or receiving what's being put out there. Is this good? Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Now I know that you guys are still here. Stewardship. We talked about career, the questions to ask yourself about your career. Now let's talk about stewardship. Every week, I want you to ask yourself this for the next 90 days. Like, dang, Ruth, this is tedious. Okay, but it's not, it really isn't. It's really your perception on how you see it and how you view it. If you want to be a great steward, did I manage my finances wisely? Do I manage my finances? So this is did. You're going to look at this week and say, did I manage my finances wisely? You're going to open up your bank account and you're going to go in there. And I love my bank. My bank gives me opportunity where I do saving goals. And you can do it on your spreadsheet. There's so many apps. You can do it on your notes yourself. You can write it. You can do a Google Sheet or Microsoft Excel. It doesn't matter. Did I manage my finance wisely? Look at all your subscriptions. What is it that you tie to that is unnecessary? You understand? Quit purchasing every subscription that you could think of underneath the sun. Welcome in the room. Just so glad to have you here. Did I honor what God entrusted to me? Did I honor that? Did I honor the gifts that He gave me, the talents, the skills that He gifted me with this week? Did I create value? Where did you create value today, Kay Reese? Where did I find myself creating value for other people? Maybe my team members, maybe my coworkers. You got to be able to shift how you think. And that's how the outside reality that you are in is going to now attract promotion. You're going now to attract more wealth. But in order to do that, you got to start thinking differently. We talked about career. We talked about steward. This is all about the 90-day challenge. This is the 90-day guide. It's a 90-day legacy. You are tied to way more than what you think you're tied to. You got to start thinking outside the box, friend. We got to start thinking expansion, thinking bigger and better. You get me? Put bigger and better. And last but not least, because I love this one, relationships. What relationships are you building? Did I respond with grace when someone called me, when my sister called me, or where, maybe my partner gave me a ring? Did I respond with grace? Did I kind of let them know what I was doing? Did I listen well? Or am I an over talker? Or do I hold my breath until they finish what they have to say and then zoom in and come in like a race car and start telling them what I feel when it comes to, is that really stewarding the relationship? Or is that really fulfilling the identity that you're becoming or who you are? Who are you? Did I protect my peace in the relationship? This is key. This is how you build your 90-day legacy, by following this every week. You're going to follow these pillars. You're going to, we talked about career. You're going to hit the replay later. I know. Let's get to, let me know. Are you guys here? Let me know by hearting so I can know that this workshop is helping you. It's forming you to become who you're looking to become, because you're now being strategic about your career, how you steward your relationships. Did I set healthy boundaries this week? Or was I keep finding myself saying, yes, here's $20 for lunch. Yes, here's my car keys. Yes, go ahead.
have a ride with it, have a free ride. No, we're not doing that. How is that showing up as the higher or better version of you? You understand, Jordan? Did I encourage someone this week? Did you sat some by a stranger when you were at the coffee shop downtown and you treated yourself with a $15 latte, right? Did you encourage someone? Did you see somebody looking down and say, "Hey, I remember a time when I had a tough week, and I sat with myself and I thought about the goodness. I looked up on my phone. I love my phone because I have like a gazillion photos that go back like maybe 15, maybe more years ago. And I have a collective. I have an album. I've organized my photo library with certain memories and celebrations. So whenever I feel down, you know, it occurs to me that there's no reason for me to take this moment for granted. I've cherished good memories and I want to create more good memories. You understand? So you sit with yourself and you go into your photo albums and you look at how good the divine has been to you. Yeah, you might be having a crappy week, but then you look back and say, there's no reason. I've taken this moment for granted. Forgive me, Father. Forgive me for, say, Virginia, I'm no longer going to be looking at my relationship as a crappy relationship or looking at my business as a crappy business. No, you're going to remember the time that you had those wins. Look at even your little wins. Be mindful of your little wins. That's why I hear somebody saying like, Ruth, I don't think I had any wins. Well, did you take allude to your little ones? Last but not least, evening reflection. We're going to talk about the declaration that I promised you, but let's get it to 2,000 hearts. We have enough viewers in here to be able to bombard heaven with me to get it to 2,000 heartbeats. Let's radiate this room in this workshop to know that you are present here with me, so we can open up our mouth, our command center that is, and really declare and decree with this declaration. So before you hit your bed, before you hit your pillow, that is, because I want you to know this. Journal these 5 questions. And I know it might sound tedious, but it's not. It really isn't. I want you to journal these 5 questions. What did I do today that reflected my new identity? What did I do different today? Like, what did I do today that reflected my new identity? Like, really take hold about that question. Number 2, where did I slip into old patterns? Oh, I've done that so many times, but I say, let me turn the wheel. It's like doing a U-turn. You got to do a U-turn. When you know you pass your exit, be like, or you pass your 2-3 lights down because you're in your old pattern. You're in your old way of thinking. What's causing you to be distracted? So now you got to make a U-turn. Just make a U-turn. Where did I slip into old patterns is the second question you're going to ask yourself before you hit the pillow. And then 3, you're going to say, what truth strengthened me today? What truth strengthened me today? Be not conformed to this world, but be ye what? Transformed by the renewing of my mind. That's a big truth. I'm not going to be reliant on what's out here, what's happening in the external world, that is. I'm more so focused on what's inside of me, what I'm building, what I find myself thinking about and feeling about on an ongoing basis. Eventually, whatsoever a man thinketh, so is he in his heart. So the moment you start shifting how you think, you then will see how you feel will match up with it. You get what I'm saying? You understand? I gotta go. And then the last question you're going to ask yourself is, who did I serve today? Who did I serve today? You can't serve nobody if you've been in your house all day. If you maybe work from remote, you got to go out. You got to maybe take a lunch break for real, for real. Go and sit underneath an oak tree. Go sit on a picnic bench near your home. There's got to be a park, maybe 15 minutes no or less by your home. Whoever's maybe, walking their dog or maybe reading and sitting, you sit and you say you serve them, maybe by giving them a word of encouragement or complimenting them. Make it simple. Sometimes we overthink how to show up as a service leader. We think we got to give monetary goods all the time. No. Sometimes it's just you showing up and smiling at them. Made their day. Just smiling. Have an amazing day. You understand? So the 90-day identity declaration, who's ready to repeat it with me? Let's get it to 2,000 hearts because I got to go. We're already at the top of the hour. The 90-day identity declaration. I would love to share this with you. Andon is coming to the room. This is the identity shift challenge. We're on day 30, the finale, the day finale. But if you're coming in and you're wondering, how do I catch up? How do I catch the replay? I'm glad you asked, because this whole challenge has been recorded and I made sure I downloaded it and also uploaded it into my channel. So go into, click on the photo somewhere here. You're going to click on the photo. And you're going to be able to go to the link in the bio and it's going to say the Identity Shift 30-day challenge. You're going to click, you're going to binge watch. You're going to eat this good fruit. This food is so good. It's rich and it's fulfilling. It's transformational. It will blow your mind. It's going to blow you out your socket because the moment you insurge every day, oh my gosh, there's no reason why you should be operating in the older version of you, the same version of you. No, you're going to create a new remarkable beauty. Oh my goodness, you're going to see yourself in a whole different demeanor, in a whole different way. You understand? It's going to be remarkable. Let's get it to 2,000 hearts. I love that you are hanging in here. This 90-day challenge is to shift your identity and build a legacy. When you hit the replay today, you're going to take all this in. Okay, I got to run. Repeat this after me. And we're going to say this out loud with our command center because the way we carry our words, we thank you all for showing up. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts and the love. Repeat after me. I am rooted in Christ. I renew my mind daily. I steward my gifts faithfully. I communicate with wisdom. I serve with excellence. I lead with integrity. I embrace growth. I reject fear. I reject comparison. That's right. I reject comparison. I trust God's promise. I honor God's timing. I build with purpose. That's a good one. I create value. I leave legacy that points people back to Christ. Beautiful people, today, I don't want you to remember me. I want you to remember who the Father reminded you that you are. He reminded you that you are what? The executive, the entrepreneur, the mother, the wife or the husband, the sister, the servant, the woman of faith, the woman of wisdom. Come on, somebody. The woman who no longer waits for permission to become what God has called her to be. Let's go, somebody. Let's go. It's a remarkable thing. Walk in that identity today. Protect it. Feed it, because that's important. You got to feed your identity. You got to practice it every single day for the next 90 days. Go back and hit the replay. I promise you. I'm going to go back and hit the replay because it matters to me, because the world doesn't need another copy of someone else. It needs the woman God uniquely created you to become. Can I get a witness, Dean? I want you to say this prayer. We're going to close this with a very sealed prayer because we're going to lock in. Say, I'm locking in. I'm locking into the newer version of me, the new identity of me. We're going to lock in because it ties to your legacy. It ties to your reputation. It ties to the leader that you are becoming. It ties to my job offers, the brand deals. I am tied to a new hierarchy. I'm going higher. Say, I'm higher than higher. I'm heading higher. I'm no longer going to be going backwards to Lola. I'm not going to turn my back or turn my head like Lot's wife did and turn into a mountain of salt. Because what was behind me is going to stay behind me. I'm seeking what? Greater wealth, prosperity. No matter what it is I do, I see evidence of who I'm becoming and knowing that I'm going to become her in a fun and a more inviteful and exciting way. Father, thank you for every woman and every man who committed to these 30 days with me. Thank you for every breakthrough, every healing conversation, every renewed thought, and every courageous step. Glory be to God. Continue shaping us to leaders, into remarkable stewards, into remarkable legacy builders, reflecting your character. Give us wisdom to build the careers that has the 30% increase, the 50% increase. Lord, thank you for defining us to become more like you, integrity in our business, grace in our relationships, faith in our waiting, faith in our walk, faith in our posture, faith in how we communicate, and courage to steward well, faith in our opportunities you entrusted us with. We no longer walk in full of doubt. We walk in truth. We walk in may the breath of your ruach breathe fresh wind in our lungs today. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, and amen. Let me tell you this, beautiful people, we have concluded the 30-day identity shift challenge, but it does not end here. I've shared with you the 90-day legacy guide that you're going to do every week. And I would suggest you to go ahead and hit the replay I'll have it uploaded within 24 hours. I want you to know that you're going to journal. Your journal is not about your legacy begins. It's not how you're going to build it. You're going to learn, you're going to write, you're going to go back and you're going to reflect. You're going to go build it. You're going to lead boldly. You're going to start loving deeply. You're going to serve faithfully, because that's what we're doing. And you're going to remember your identity isn't something you discover once. It's a lifetime. Your identity is something you faithfully live every single day. Are you catching this? It's every day. It's a routine. So I'll see you in the next chapter, and know that you are forever guided by light. And with Ruth, I will go ahead and still be showing up on lives. This particular challenge has now been concluded, but you can always catch the replay. If you like everything that you're seeing and hearing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like and follow, and share it about with 20 of your peers and besties, because all of us need to know who we are and how we're shaping the new divine version of us. I love you guys. Until next time, friends.